Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review. This is episode number 79. Yep. This will be the 80th episode of the anime. Mitsuki's friend. Yep. And this whole episode is basically focused on Mitsuki's group. Boruto doesn't show up until the very end. He's unconscious, still unconscious from the previous episode. And the way it looks in the scene I saw last week, he's still going to be unconscious. Yep, still unconscious. The whole thing with this episode is that there is very good writing in here. Like, it's a good piece. I gotta praise the writing for this episode because I was so blown away in how good the writing was. The animation was a lot better than it has been past couple episodes, and it's just Mitsuki and the group from Atlantis of Earth still going there, and of course Saseki, I think his name is, the one who seems like one younger members of the group, he's breaking down. So Karu, the leader of the group, goes off to get help. So he tells Mitsuki to stay there and keep an eye on him. And Mitsuki and him do a good amount of talking for pretty much most of the episode. Talk about friendship and talk a little about Boruto himself. Then you talk about Chocho, surprisingly. Talk about food, sunset, and people like yawning with a particular way would come in their mouth, and of course falling asleep. Yeah, it's actually really good. But there's also a very small amount of action, but a very good amount of action. We have Korosochi, the fourth Tazakagi, going to visit her grandfather, going to ask her some questions, but she can't exactly do it because, you see, there's a bodyguard. Her grandfather's the other bodyguard who used to be, well, technically the other person who was our Onkai's bodyguard. He's looking after him, and Korosuchi is very happy the fact he's looking after him because they're old friends, and she used to be his bodyguard, so why not? I don't think he's working as her bodyguard, but he's still working as his bodyguard, which is nice. And okay, and then they decided to follow up exactly what Naruto said in the last episode. Excuse me, with the whole thing of possibly going to be a traitor in the village. And then they discuss it for a bit, and then they're attacked by the mysterious Lord Q, who takes Korosuchi hostage and kept in a sealed cage. I hope that they don't kill her, because taking the leader of your village hostage is a terrible idea. Especially since I'm sure because she can control the earth, she's going to be... If this was Tsunade they try to capture, she'll probably break them hard. Like, really, really hard. Oh yeah, apparently Korosuchi recognized the guy's face. Apparently she's seen it before. Yeah. Also, at one point, during the conversation between Mitsuki and Shiki, he even sends out one of his detonating clay in the form of a centipede and attempts to possibly betray his secrets. Yeah, I also gotta praise this for this particular episode, is that they finally show what happened when those two guards in Hidden Leaf were attacked. Basically, this beginning portion takes place, it kind of fills in like a little gap, because this one hints at this throughout this whole arc, like what exactly happened. And it turns out Mitsuki fake killing one of these guards. And apparently Shigeki basically knows about him betraying them, but I think that he knows that Mitsuki's not going to betray him personally. Probably betray the group, but not him personally because of how well he gets along with him. Of course, he's not... Of course, this I think is a secret, and they even show the whole thing of Mitsuki having a snake basically disappear and knocking out the guard. Yeah, it was a very good... They finally revealed this. Yeah, they finally show it, and after hints that we finally get a chance to see, which I gotta do praise for that. And of course, they open tiles and pick up our last week's episode, which it's a good amount of continuity placement, which I gotta praise it for that. And yeah, an overall really good episode, and the episode ends with seeing the unconscious Boruto and the Team 10 and Sadara trying to figure out what to do now. Of course, they figured out what to do with that in the next episode, which is called Boruto's Wish. And it looks like Boruto can interact with his summoning snake on a mindscape, kind of like how Naruto interacted with Kurama in his belly. Kind of like when Naruto has conversations with Kurama. It's very similar, looks like. Excuse me. But I'm still hoping at some point in the series that Boruto get a chance to meet Kurama in person. But who knows? hmm Yeah. So this episode overall had great writing, great pacing, good character development. It's kind of like something that's been missing for the past few episodes. I mean, yeah, we have pretty good writing here and there, but not a whole episode of this of just very good dialogue. And I love the action and the fact that just hinting at stuff. Yeah, I would say of this entire arc, this is by far the best episode of the entire arc so far. It's not a terrible episode, it's just really, really good. It's great. Would I say it's one of the best episodes of the series? Yes, it's one of the best episodes in the form of writing and animation, good pacing, and good character development. Yeah, nothing bad here. And also, it's probably by far the first episode of Bart's featuring where he says nothing. Yeah, it's something. When Boruto shows up in an episode, usually he says something like a line or two. This is by far the first episode of the entire series where Boruto never says a single line of dialogue in his brief appearance. Heck, in other episodes he's appeared in where he's not a general focus, or at least barely featured in episodes, at least he has a few lines. This one he has nothing. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, that's really it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my review of Ace Attorney, reviewing the last half of season 1. I'm still hoping sometime today I might get a chance to review the newest double episode release for Dragon Ball Super. I haven't seen it uploaded yet, but hopefully see that soon, okay? But do see you there. Bye.